Hello everybody. Welcome back to our happy place, the craft room. Have you ever had a day where you're probably supposed to be doing something else, like cleaning or organizing or chores of some kind, and you just want to play in your craft room instead? Well, that's how I feel today. So I'm going to just skip everything else and play, because that's what I want to do. Have you ever had a day where you're brushing your teeth and maybe using a little too much pressure and your toothbrush kind of slips and goes sort of up your nose? Yeah, that kind of has happened, and now all I smell is mint. But whatever. Let's get to cracking here. Get to cracking. I'm going to make a postcard today. I want to send my nephew a postcard. My little nephew, Christopher. He's not so little. He's 21? Turning 21? Or is he turning 22? Anyways, I'm kind of like lost today. I'm just don't want to do anything. So I'm just playing in my room. I'm going to make a postcard for my little buddy Christopher. I call him my little buddy because he has Down syndrome. So he doesn't seem like he's an adult to me. He's my little buddy, and he's just the most perfect person I know. So the most perfect human I know. And he loves to get mail, so I've decided to make him a postcard. I'm just going to take a piece of paper here that is just ripped out of my glue book. And the reason I say he's the most perfect person I know is because he is just love, pure love. And he has no judgment of anyone. His only judgment is that he loves you and he wants to be with you. Which is amazing. I wish more people were like Christopher. If the world was like Christopher, there'd be no hate, there'd be no wars, there'd be no anything. No jealousy, no... I mean, he's just the most perfect human. I mean, you can say the Down syndrome people are missing a chromosome or whatever it is that makes them the way they are, but I say they're the way we should all be. And I love being with Christopher. He just lights up my world. So I'm going to glue this down, glue it shut. I kind of woke up with the blues this morning. It's just insane. My emotions are kind of all over the place today. I have no reason to feel blue at all. So I'm blaming menopause, as I do for everything else. Like, there's just no reason for me to be depressed at all. I guess maybe you just don't need a reason some days. You just wake up a little off, and that's just the way it is. So you just have to accept those moments and not get upset about them. Just try to do your best to get through them. And one thing I really want to try to do is not be so hard on myself. Like, because sometimes I'll have feelings like that and I'll be like, what's wrong with me? Like, God, get over it. Like, snap out of it. But maybe I'll just turn on this light too. I'm trying to get rid of some shadows here. Maybe it's okay to have days like that, right? Maybe it's just okay. It's just part of being a human. You see my nails? I tried to do my nails this morning for this video because I wanted to have nice nails. Sorry, got, the nose. The nose. It's always running, so yeah, I do my own nails, which is whatever. I do my best. I'm half blind, so I can't see very good when I do them. And then I got a boo-boo. On top of it all, I got a boo-boo. When I was working on my flowers, or my plants yesterday, I was, well, this is kind of a long story, but I'll tell you. Out in my garage last fall, I just shoved my planters with my strawberry plants in the garage and just kind of left them there. Didn't want to deal with them at the time. And yeah, let's maybe use some of this. So I threw them in there and thought, well, I'll take care of them in the spring. Whatever, I'm not worried about it. And so then in the spring, well, which is now, kind of, sort of, I went out there and I was digging through the planter yesterday, trying to pull out the dead stuff, and I'm like, holy smokes, I think these strawberry plants are starting to come back to life. I had no idea they do that. I don't know if they do. I just think they might be. So I pulled out all the dead stuff and the best I could, and I think a little piece of something got caught in my finger, and it's owie. It's like a little, there's like a little, oh man, a little sliver of something has gotten caught. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to wrap that over because I had that little part that was a little bit torn. So I'm just going to put that over like that. That'll work. That'll fix that little problem. Yeah, so got a boo-boo. Oh, I didn't glue that very well. Or maybe I did and then I lifted it. No, I did not. I did not even glue that part. Ay, ay, ay. It's going to be one of those days, is it? Yeah. I don't know what's going on in my psyche right now. Just, I don't know if it's spring fever or... I mean, I felt pretty darn happy yesterday. And then this morning I kind of wake up and just feel a little glum. I don't know why. Don't need to know a reason. Just, it is what it is. So I feel like when you feel that way, you should just, instead of shoulding on yourself, like I should be doing this, I should be doing that. I said, I'm not going to should on myself. I'm going to go to my craft room and play for an hour, and maybe that'll help me feel better. It can't hurt, right? I have the luxury of doing that because I'm off work today, so, and I'm thinking, oh, I gotta go to town, I gotta get groceries, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. No, you don't. You can just take an hour. It's your day off. Relax. Do something fun. Get out of your funk. And then try going to town. Maybe. Okay, so that's what we're doing. That is what we're doing. Do I have a plan here? No. No, I do not. If you're wondering what my plan is, I think I'm collaging. I think I've just started a collage on my postcard. And then we'll put some focal point or something, and then I'm going to put a piece on the back and write on it. Tell Christopher I love him. And yeah, when I go to town, I'll pop it in the mail. It's called Happy Mail, and I believe in it. It's so depressing when all you get in the mail, if you even get mail anymore, it's just bills or flyers, right? Am I right? How depressing. I remember the old days when you might get a letter in the mail. Remember those days? Or a card or a note of some kind. So my sister, when I was talking to her last, she said a flyer came in the mail or something. It was in an envelope, and it was just junk mail. And So Christopher asks her every day if there's a letter for him, and there never is. But she said this piece of junk mail came in the mail, and so she just handed it to him and said, yeah, this is for you. It came in the mail. And she said he carried it like it was the most precious thing he'd ever been given. Isn't that cute? He carried it around like it was some sort of treasure he'd been given. And I thought, well, isn't that something? I think Auntie can take a few minutes out of her day and send him an actual piece of mail. Right? If that's one small thing I can do for that boy and make his life happier, I'll do that. That's easy. Ah, okay, well that's interesting. I know he likes color, so we could do that. Just rip off this bottom part here. He likes color. Yeah, years ago, I made him a quilt. And shame on me, I have not replaced it yet. It's totally worn out. It's full of holes. He carries it around, and he always tells me every time I see him, Auntie, my quilt's full of holes. Like he's hinting, Auntie, maybe you should make me a new quilt, huh? So I still have to work on that. But he's patient as well. He's a patient boy. Doesn't get too bent out of shape about things, so at least that's my impression of him. I could be totally wrong. Maybe he is more intense in real life than he displays to me, but yeah, he's just a great guy. Really great guy. Yeah, so I watched the Oscars a bit last night. I always watch the Oscars. I love the fashion. I love the celebrity. I don't care what people say about celebrities. I still love Hollywood and the acting people, and I'm into all of that stuff. I love the celebrity gossip, and yeah, I just think it's all for fun, so it's fun. I wonder, oh no, it's not big enough. This is nice because it's kind of thick, so that might be a nice back. Do I have another piece of that somewhere? My magic box is out of control. I gotta work on this. This is terrible. Here I am, shitting on myself again. It's all gonna work out fine. Just looking for something a little thicker. No, that is thicker, but that won't work. It's not big enough. Sorry, I should be on camera. Just have a pile of junk here. That isn't thick. Do. What to do. Oh yes, my calendar pages. Those. Oh, here's a nice. Oh, that's my watercolor page. Oh, that'll work. That's nice and thick. Glue that on the back. It hides the writing very nicely. All right. This hopefully won't be as long a video as the last one I made. I was just excited about my plants and my cards, and I had to put it all on one video, and then as I'm downloading it or uploading it or whatever it is, I was like, oh boy, this is going to take hours and hours and hours. It was like 4 gigs big. Sorry about that. So we'll try and keep this one a little smaller. Just a little smaller. Oh, well, what have I done? Okay, well, we'll go like this. I'm going to just slap it in the middle. Yeah, I went and sat outside yesterday because it was so nice. You could actually feel warmth in the sun. It was so nice. And I went and sat right on where my bird feeder is, right on the stand my bird feeder is. There's a set of stairs, And so I went and sat there and I held out my hand and I would say 10 chickadees came and ate out of my hand. But I think it was more like 2 that just kept coming back. Came back 5 times each. It's kind of what I think happened. So anyways, that's always fun. It cheers me up when the birds are so active. And yeah, I just sat there with the sun beating down on my back in my winter coat. And the sun was so warm, you could hear water running. It was melting off the roof of the house and the shed. And yeah, it was just lovely. Really nice. Today it's cloudy. Not as nice looking out, but that's okay. Okay, so we have our, wow, that, look how crooked my cutting is. Okay, let's, sometimes I should wait until the glue's drier, but I think I'm going to just do it now. Get that fixed up. That's better. A little rough there because I didn't wait for the glue to dry. But at least it's a better edge right now. Let's see if I can. No, it doesn't want to cut. Okay, we'll wait. We can wait on that. So this will be the back of my card. This will be the front. And I thought I might use one of my birds. My little birds that we made. Where did I put those guys? Did I put them in here? Yeah, see? Put them in this little tin. Isn't this a pretty tin? I like it. I like things like that. These are those birds I had made. So that one blends right in. That one blends in. That one's not bad. I could put 2. No. Where was the one that kind of maybe like those? I don't know. I'm thinking here. What did I say on this card? Kind of feel like I want to draw a branch or something. Yeah. Maybe some more leaves. My leaves turned out really good on my last cards. Where'd that green paper go? My green painty paper. Somewhere in here. Well, I do have this green. Could use that. Oh, here's my green painting one. Okay. If I make some leaves and then maybe a tree branch. Yeah, something like that. Just goofing around, you know? Okay. Oh, I have that side too. No, I'm gonna go with this side. Okay, let's make some leaves. Yes, the Oscars were okay. I've seen more entertaining broadcasts of the Oscars, but I thought it was fine. I liked Emma Stone's speech when she won. Honestly, I didn't think she'd win. I thought the other girl would win, the Flower Moon actress, but that's okay. Robert Downey Jr. won. His speech, I was just thinking, he is Iron Man. He really is. I don't think he had to act very much in Iron Man. I think that is Robert Downey Jr. It's just how he is. He is just the way he is in Iron Man. His wife is very pretty. Let's see, whose dress did I like? Well, I think, is her name Wapita Nwongo? I think she's very beautiful, and she looked lovely. Who else? Who else caught my eye? Geez, I don't know. Yeah, okay, I think that's enough leaves. I'm just gonna cut them out off camera because I made you sit through all my cutting in the last video, so I'll be right back. So I have my leaves cut out, an assortment in the 2 different colors. Oh, there's more over here. And then I was, you know, thinking of drawing a tree, but bear with me. Let's just play here. I tore up some newsprint or book page, and I'm thinking maybe I can glue those on. So I'm gonna try it. Just gonna give it a try. I see a birch tree. That's what I'm envisioning, a birch tree. Oh, this is way more than I needed, but that's okay. Just gonna, and I'm putting the words upside down so they're not as readable. Does that make sense? Just gonna glue that on there. Yeah, continuing my thoughts on the Oscars. I think the reason I'm having trouble coming up with anything that struck me as memorable is because there really wasn't anything. Like, there was no fashion that I thought was terrible. Yeah, it was just kind of meh. Just it was all right. There was nothing that stood out as absolutely fantastic. I don't know. There was no Brad Pitt. There was no Julia Roberts. I guess the torch has been passed. Leo DiCaprio wasn't there. You know, like the old Kate Blanchett. I mean, she used to come to every awards show. She wasn't there. There wasn't even Meryl Streep. So there was a lot of actors or actresses. I don't know. Do they even call themselves actresses anymore? It seems like they call themselves actors. There was a lot of people there I did not know who they were. So, but that's okay. I'm just there for the fashion and the fun. And okay, I have other little pieces I might, yeah, that might be cute. Okay. Yeah, it was just kind of boring, actually. Jimmy Kimmel wasn't that funny. But I think they're playing it safe nowadays. Like, heaven forbid they offend somebody with a controversial joke. So, keeping it pretty tame, I think, nowadays. No more Ricky Gervais, right? No more of that. No drama like Will Smith hitting somebody. I mean, those are the moments you want to see. Those are the fun. I don't know. I mean, it was shocking when that happened. I was like, what? Say what? But then it did make for an interesting story. Okay, so I don't like how that edge is so, we want it more torn. There, okay. So I've made a birch tree, I think. Can't you see it? It's there, I swear. Oh geez, I have gluey bits all over my Band-Aid. Okay, here's what my thinking was. I'm going to take my Sharpie, and some of these words I thought I could kind of cover them with my Sharpie and make it look more like a birch tree, kind of. I don't know. Maybe I'm dreaming. Maybe it's not going to look like a birch tree at all. Ooh, what if I kind of squiggle around there? And then squiggle around here. Is it sort of, kind of, maybe like a birch tree? Well, Christopher won't care what it is. I can tell you that. He really won't care. Yeah. Just kind of taking away some of the words. All right, I think that's good. Oh, I gotta do a little more here. You came from a tree and now you are a tree again. Okay, so there now. Oh, my bird, she don't stand out very good. What if I glue down some leaves? What if I try and pick up some leaves? And just glue them randomly, here, there, everywhere. Okay, let's just do that. If I spend all this time trying to put them on, it's ridiculous. Well, that's pretty green. Okay, let's. I like that green better than the other side, and I don't have one that color, so just gonna. Okay, I changed my mind, as I do. Oh, for Pete's sake, I thought my nails were growing. How come I can't pick anything up? I'll just park you somewhere. Wonk, wherever you want to go, leaf. Wherever you want to go, that's where you're going to go. Okay. Maybe I can do it this way instead. Oh, just about dropped it. Just smack it down there. Oh, jeez. Oh, I'm having troubles today. Oh my goodness. You're simply the best. All right. She be random. Just random. Ew. I don't see the other YouTubers struggle like I do. Oh, They must do a whole lot of editing. That's what I'm thinking. They must. Well, I ain't got time for that. I'm gonna have to outline my bird or something. She's not showing up. What the what? What the what? This tree has very, this branch, no buds and just a few random leaves here and there. It's not the healthiest tree, okay? But we love it anyway. I hope that stays. Maybe I gotta do a shellacking over it or a Mod Podging. That's a good idea. I've never done that before. I could give that a spin. See how it goes. Because I'm thinking they're lifting a little. Oh, my glue stick is so bad. It's so yucky, goopy. I struggle with little pieces and parts and bits. One more. I think that's it. Yeah, one more leaf. Oh dear. Where do you want to live, leaf? You're probably going to be hidden under my bird. Okay, now I'm not liking my bird. It's like, it just isn't working for me. But yet it must. It must. Do 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 do. Rockin' and a poppin' and a singing this song. Maybe if I outline it in black. Maybe I don't want ink. Maybe I'll just use a pen. I hope I don't ruin you, little bird. You are cute. Oh boy. Sigh, sigh, sigh. I just feel like you're not showing up as good as you should. All right. It's kind of hard to outline something that's already cut. Yeah, we're getting her. Come on. Come on, little bird. Make yourself seen. Don't be hiding in the tree. I might have to cut that a little. Yeah, I could do that. Instead of trying to fix my drawing here, I could just trim it. Okay. Oh, she's sweet. Oh, that's better. She was just blending in. Okay, let's just, her little beak kind of got, there. There we go. It's busy. It's busy. That's all right. Christopher will love it. I know he will. He'll probably hang it in his room on his wall because he has a wall full of posters and pictures and other things. So I'm gonna put it right there. There. Well, that's cute. That is cute. Yeah. Okay, so now on this side, we're just gonna, do I need to, ah, ha, one leaf. Well, we can't waste you. We don't want to leave you out. Must join the family. Stick into my hand. Almost missed ya. There we go. Okay. Let's do a check. No, nothing else sticking to me. Okay, now I'm gonna flip it over. Oh, what I was saying is, do I need to straighten out my edge? Yeah, I think I do. Now my glue should be dry enough. I could just straighten out my edges a little. We did that top one already. Ooh, it's thick. She's thick. Is that one okay? No, that's a bad cut too. Wow. Wowie, wow, wow. Maybe I'll just go like that. Come down my blade a little because I think it's getting dull up there. Oh, gross. Now I'm making a mess on my card. Glue mess. I have glue all over. Oh, that wasn't enough. Let's try that one more time. Yeah. Okay, that's better. Okay, so over here, I see I have a little glue mark. There, okay, I think that's better. So what I want to do is get a ruler. And I'm just going to kind of guess where the center is. Should I guess? Maybe I should measure. Yeah, that's probably smart. Oh wow, it's 5.5. So right there is the center. Right there. Well, that does not look like the center to me. See, I'm just kind of measuring. Oh, it's because it isn't 5.5. It's actually 5.5 plus a bit. So I'm just gonna go like that. And now I'm gonna go, there's 1, there's 1, there's 2, there's 2, there's 3, 3, 4. This should be the half right here, I think. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, so just try and draw a straight line. Yep, good luck. Good luck, lady. Where is that dot? It is, oh sure, it's in between two lines. That's great. Just kind of make it work here so I can, oh. Now I'm gonna go up here. I'm just gonna make a dot. No, dot right there. Now I can't see that dot. I think that's it right there, right there. Oh boy. Well, here we go. I hope it's straight. Not bad. Da, 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 da. Okay. Then over here, I gotta let that dry. Then, please don't smear. Please don't smear. Make sure my ruler's clean. I'm going to just make a few, like 4 lines here. Yeah, about there. We'll just go 1, 2. This is where we'll put the address. Oops, I got a little bit of a wavy line at the end because I pushed down funny. That's okay. Yeah, so this is where we'll put his name, his address, and then this side we can just write the note to him. Okay, so there we go. It's kind of busy. I could put a word. I could put something down here that says like happy spring. I think I'll do that. Okay, let's do that. I'm just going to write it on, what's this? It's something not what I want. I'm just going to take the edge of my page and I'm going to just write it. It can't be too big, maybe a couple different words. I'll write happy, and then over here we'll write spring. Now I'll just tear those out. Oops, tore off my G a little. Well, gee whiz. Okay, happy. We can make spring a little bit tighter here. Everything's sticking to me. Happy spring. Oh, I like it. Okay, I'm just going to glue that right like that. Not even going to outline it or anything. I like it just the way it is. Well, maybe I should go up a bit. Happy. I don't know, I think Cat Hand would approve of this card. It's very happy, but very, what's the word? What's the words I'm looking for? Kind of organic, maybe? See, I have a little bit of glue there. I don't like that. There. Okay, I like it. All right. I think maybe I want to corner my edges as well. See how good my corner punch works through such thick paper. This might not work. And it's full. Ugh, gotta empty it in the garbage. Okay, here's my little corner punch. I'll give it a go. Oh yeah, it's working. I think I'm going to ink around it too. And then we'll say it is good. There. Well, I think that turned out pretty cute. I hope you like it. But most importantly, I hope Christopher likes it. So I'll just fill it out, pop a stamp on it, and in the mail she goes. thanks for being with me again today. It's always fun hanging out with you in the craft room. And I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.